Don't blink. Here's your blink. Want to apologize for. We made a mistake. It's just because I'm watching a show in the background. I can do it without a show, but it's not the same. And now, we're gonna continue with the mukbang. We're gonna start with the mukbang, right? I was talking about how, I never really paid attention to me. I was a quiet kid. Now I was a quiet kid because I had very, I wouldn't say controlling parents, but very, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling really good. And again, I'm not saying do drugs, but I'm telling you that I'm enjoying this right now. So what ended up happening is with my parents being very present, very um insisting on my behavior, on my well-being. Um, you know, it's constantly my mom. She'll call me. For example, today she's gonna come over, right? And I don't know why she wants to give me CVs, right? So she take me every single day of the week. Say, hey, don't forget Friday. That's the way she is, right? But because of that, I think I was trying to escape. No, enjoy the run before shameless leaving. Shameless leaving March 3. Sad about it. Sad about it. What a wonderful show. Wow. I forgot how good it was. It's my favorite show now. Oh, currently. Um. Oh, I'm sorry. Want to see this? Good. Good. Okay. So, with Stefan, I think I'm trying to escape this, right? It's actually quite a sad story. I'm not here to play victim, but still, I'm here to tell you the story of what I am, of who I am, and how I became what I am. It makes sense. Plus, we're talking about maturing, right? This is this is maturing or mature. I think maturing is it was in French. Mature, being more mature, something like that. So, as a kid, I want to escape a lot. A video game, cartoons, movies, right? And then I went to school, and I was the weird ADHD kid. And I know some of you guys are gonna be surprised, but yes, I have ADHD. I know, shocker. I'm trying to make more space to get you guys a bit further in. I think it's gonna be better for your camera. Oh, nice. Nice. This is so good. It's Shameless, baby. Shameless. What a good show. Okay, I'm really high. I'm really fucking high. Whoops. So I was a weird ADHD kid, right? And because of that, I was like, well, people are gonna accept me, right? And then I was put in under medication, right? And then I was under so many medication that I was zonked out, barely a shell of myself. Actually controlled by medication, right? Everything controlled by medication. How much I ate, how much I slept, my growth, my growth. Yeah. And the thing about it's kind of crazy. So, Mmm. Oh, fuck, this is so good. Mmm. So, what ended up happening? Mmm. Oh. Mmm. I'm sorry. What a fucking good game, by the way. So, I spent years of that being on my own, right? Then I don't have school. I go to a mom my mom house. A mom, what the fuck? My mom house. My mom is more lenient. I get to play video games the whole day. But I also gain a lot of weight because again I'm not going out. So end up happening, I'm self conscious, I stay home. Right? Those are like that activity. My mom kicked me out and go back to my father's house. I work. My first job was 3 years. I told them I had ADHD, and the day I told them, they start treating me differently, right? So, no matter what I did, no matter how I was in the end category. I miss old Fiona, like season 1, season 2, you know. But now we're season 5, I guess. I have freaking not a lot of time. There's so little time left. There's like 9 days. I'm nervous for that. I'm very nervous for that. So I work, right? And I'm like, and no matter how hard I try, I get judged for being ADHD, right? And they tell me, oh, bro, ADHD. And whenever I be myself, they say, oh, calm down. No, technically speaking, did I need to calm down? I don't know. I don't remember. It was 10 years ago, but for the sake of the argument, we'll say yes. Right? For the sake of the argument, we'll say yes. For fun. For funsies. You like funsies? I like funsies. So, then I developed this attitude of fuck you if you don't like me, you don't like me, right? I never really worked on myself. Even with my ex was the very first one to be like, my most recent ex was the very first one to be very vocal. Very, very vocal. Sorry? Good. I'm starving, but not that much. Plus, we have a good drink. Ooh. Ooh. Where's the bottle? I don't even know. Fuck. I don't understand. I barely move things around. When I come to find shit, nothing is never where I wanted. What the fuck? Give me a second. I'm so lazy. Okay. I'm thinking this one is still. This is empty. I don't understand what it is. Give me a quick second, guys. Fuck. Give me a sec, guys. We found it. It was in the fridge. Why did I put the wine in the fridge? Because that's where it belongs. I did not think about taking the wine from the fridge. I don't know. Some French wine, French wings, pretty fucking good. So, woo, baby, woo, baby. I had this fuck you if you don't like me attitude, right? And I never really worked on myself. And then at the very end of my work at PCT, they were trying to trust me, right? Even then, I was like, I don't know if I can trust them, right? And then what happened is I start making content, and without even working on myself, I started discovering myself, right? And because my ex was so vocal about what I need to change, you see, it's complicated. It's so complicated. And in these 3 years, right? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Oh, however, I do know something. I don't fucking know. I work so hard on myself, right? Because I work so hard on myself. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna be filming this again because it's beautiful. Because I worked so hard on myself, it felt like I was maturing, right? But maturing is moving forward, right? In life. A lot of people are saying, hey, the more mature you are, the better it is, right? But maturing is... How can I put this? Oh, wow. See, maturing is also, in a really weird sense of the way, it's really about... You're in this position, right? And this position is in the middle, right? There's a good path, there's a bad path, right? Maturing is going at places, but you don't know if you're maturing in the right position or in the wrong position. For example, last year, I was putting forward the emphasis on work. I was working, and my excuse was like, I didn't work in the past. Because I didn't work in the past, I work now, right? Makes sense? Speaking fast? Okay, slow it down. Cool. Working a lot has disabled me from seeing my friends. I was maturing because I was choosing a more professional way. But what if maturing was being more social? Because both were things that I lacked at. Both were here where I wasn't at my best. Socially speaking, I had good friends. I have amazing friends. But a lot of people that I'm seeing as close friends are fucking phenomenal people. Phenomenal people. And like, wow, okay. That's kind of cool. Professionally speaking, I always had a problem with making somebody richer thanks to my work, right? But then at the same time, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's complicated. It's complicated because professionally speaking, you want money, right? But professionally speaking, you want money, but at the same time, money shouldn't be the motivation behind where you're working. Okay. Split. Okay, give me a second. My legs are shaky. Don't Like It's Your Wayne. Welcome to the show. Welcome to part 2 of our nature corner. I thought we reached a climax, but no, we didn't. This is it. This is where it's at. Enjoy. So professionally speaking, right? And then even then, you're maturing in a situation. This is only one of the perspective, right? So financially speaking, you're able to go out with your friends, right? There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of, I don't know, because motivation shouldn't be about money. It should be about doing something good. Then with your friends, the motivation with your friends should be to have good memories. But there's moments with my friends where we chilled, and I don't have good memories for that. So you think that is wasted time. And it's not wasted time because you're not with good people. It wasted time because you're not living fully your life. But then you never live fully your life. And in my case, played video game, working, being afraid of what people would think, right? And during the last 4 years, 4 years in May, me making content equal me maturing, right? Because we were moving forward. Now, ultimately speaking, the fact that you're walking forward in life means, am I maturing, right? So maturity is more than just age, right? But if I'm being completely honest, at 28 years old, trying to do what I love to do is a good age, because you're like, holy shit, dude, I'm still kind of young. But then there's people that start doing what they want to do at 20, at 16, at okay, maybe not 14 because it's fucking illegal, but at 16, you know, and like, well, that's 50% my chance, right? And you're like, fuck, what am I supposed to do here, right? And then you're late, right? And you're like, well, it's also it's 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 sorry, I'm high. It's more so about changing, right? Changing is a scary thing, but then you think that because the change comes from you, they're positive, right? You acknowledge those changes. Because you acknowledge those changes, they're positive. For example, I used to burp a lot. I try to maintain that. It used to be a sense of pride. Like, for example, when you live alone, you fart and you burp. And it's funny because you're alone. Who gives a shit, right? But then you're with people and like, fuck. When I started making videos, which again was in the comfort of my home, alone. I was on my own, right? I wasn't talking to somebody. I was talking to the camera, which is technically you guys. But you guys weren't there. We were beginning Baby Ink. And it's fucked. It's fucked because that change was acknowledged, right? But then the dependence, the addiction to working, to fast food, right? It wasn't always there. So you change something, and I don't think you can be perfect, right? But again, we're talking about moving forward, moving backward, right? And it's weird because maturing is also, it's if maturing is moving, then there's possibility. See, you're seeing a lot of it, right? For example, they're more so with the moms. There's teen moms, and when they get older, right, they want to go back to that teenage years because they didn't have that. They didn't get to party, right? Or you see that with older siblings. Older siblings, you're gonna see them having a parenting not attribute, but something akin, because there's some parenting that have been done with the younger siblings. Simply put, the sibling knows they're gonna get in trouble. The sibling knows what the trouble means. The sibling will try to get his younger sibling not to get in trouble because he doesn't want to get them in trouble because he loves them. So he's trying to protect them, right? A parent will teach, a brother will protect. Make sense so far? So far, good, right? Cool. We're good. We're understanding each other, I hope. So, but then again, the older brother is taken away from his from his own being to be a bigger brother, right? For example, okay, so if I was like, now right now, who am I? Right now, the question is, who am I? I got a tattoo. Who am I, right? And you ask yourself, who am I, right? And right now, who I am is easy. I'm a man. I'm a friend. I'm a cousin. I'm a son. I'm a content creator. I'm Canadian. I'm from Lachine. Who am I really? That's a hard question, right? On paper, not as a person, but on paper, who am I, right? And then I have a kid. Tomorrow I have a kid, and it all changed. My first thing is I'm a father. I'm a father, right? When you stop, not that you stop being yourself, but it becomes second nature. Parenting is first nature. So with maturing, there's some pros and some cons, right? Being a father, of course, is amazing. Those person I was talking about, those teen moms, those older siblings, it's a blessing. But very young, they lost some of that innocence, right? Because they have to take care of other people, right? And That's what happened with in a lot of cases. So, this is important. This is really important moment. Shameless. Oh, there you go. That's it. And we have to close the door, so that's way we're comfy. And now what I'm gonna do, cause it's a bit cold, right? It's a bit cold. We're gonna be putting in a coat. However, I do have the headphones in, so no matter how far I am, you're supposed to hear me from close. Now, if it's not working, I will be blaming and suing the company, suing them with my millions of dollars. But yeah. Oh, where are you, little goat, little goat, little goat? Where are you? I found you. Nice. You can never be too comfy, right? Feel very, very giggly, very aloof, very light in this buzz. Nice. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, it's complex, right? And with this girl, and I've been working hard on myself for the past couple of years, right? And I don't get challenged a lot in life. I don't get challenged at all, actually. There's no there's absolutely no, I didn't have any opposing thoughts. And then my parents were opposing, but my parents were going against me making content, and making content was the most important thing. So as long as we're on the subject, I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna make videos if I want to. And that's basically the end all be all of the situation. They were talking to me, and then there was this girl, my ex, who we knew each other for like, we knew each other because we're not together anymore. We knew each other for like 2 3 weeks, and she was talking to me about like, hey, I don't like when you do this. Hey, this is not cool. Hey, don't do that. That's a no. For example, when I eat and I talk, I'm making noise, and other people will not like that, right? So, I had to be more careful with that, and I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. I mean, personally, I don't mind, but I have to think about other people, right? I fucking love forgiveness. I'm sorry. What a show, man. What a show. Mickey just told everybody he was gay, which is a big move. Because he was ashamed of that. Which is, again, maturing, because he's able to accept himself, right? Maturing. Almost as if I planned it, but I didn't. I'm not that smart, thank God. And because she was so pushy, and the thing that she didn't like, right? Now later on, I learned that she liked doing it. She liked not necessarily putting people down, but kind of creating situations. So I would think about her, kind of like a not necessarily toxic, but somewhat toxic, right? So like you look like, okay, well, that's the person she is, but still. And this is what this video I was supposed to do it 2 weeks ago. This my training video I was supposed to do it 2 weeks ago, and ooh shit. And then what ended up happening is it didn't work, but I was like, there was some thing that lingered. I'm like, why am I maturing? Why am I pushing so far to mature, right? And there's with what I was talking about age before, and the younger siblings, the teen mom, right? There's a certain age where you're supposed to like mature, right? And my father was always like that. My father was super funny, super fucking funny, right? So what ended up happening was really fucking good, really really good. Oh, so then what ended up happening is it's on, bro. It's on. It's not because my father would be like, "Hey, you're okay to do this," and then what would happen is the next day it was my birthday and say, "Hey, now you're this age, you have to move." I'm like, nah, I was doing it yesterday. What's wrong with that? And for in its mentality, a certain age equals certain maturity. It doesn't work like that, right? But then again, am I the place I should be at 32? No, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have kids. For a lot of people, this is odd. This is you're losing time. The selection gene pool is going to be lower when you're going to be higher, older, right? This is very very bad. But you see a lot of red pill people say, "Hey, as a woman get older, she loses value because she loses looks." Well, men also lose looks, right? And then the good girls are all gone. The good girls, the wifey type, are all gone because they got swept up by another dude, right? Which is normal. So then, when what happened is you're asking yourself, yeah, but I don't want to be maturing for somebody that I don't want to be maturing for someone that doesn't like me for who I am, that wants me to be somebody else. There's a song that I really like, which is Five Finger Punch, and it's and the song is I'd rather you hate me for everything I'm not. I'd rather hate you for every. It's never enough. It's never enough from Five Finger Punch, which is basically I'd rather be hated for everything I am than be in love for somebody I am not, which is a good mentality. It's a good mentality, but it's a very contradictory, right? Shameless, bro. See, maturity is so complicated, right? And then you wonder what is the meaning of maturity. Like, fuck, right? But then maturity is a. This is where we're gonna go deep. Now I feel like we're feeling very aloof, very light. So we're gonna be going deep, right? We're gonna go deep in psychology, right? Maturity is different from some person, right? Now maturity is there's this amazing video that I saw lately. People in Syria. Oh no, not Syria, sorry, Palestine, or was it Gaza? I don't know what it was. And they were asking kid, what do you want to see? Would you if you had $1 million, what would you do? Or if you could wish for something, what would you do? The kids are like, I want some bread. I want to see my brother. I miss my mom, right? And then you see other kids that have never faced war, right? And they never face war, and they're like, I want a car. I want some cash, right? And then the nicest thing with that is there's this show that we watched. And again, this is maturity because the show that we watched, we didn't watch because we wanted to. This is another fucking complex city. Oh, fuck. I'm obsessed with the weather outside. I miss it. I miss the summer. I miss going out on my skateboard. I miss it. Just the sun. The sun that beautiful. So what ended up happening is there's a show that I watched, which is One Piece, which I love. There's this villain that people like, and this villain is like, yo, or even Naruto with Pain. He will say, I'll teach people that the war is not the answer, and if everybody is going to be different because they felt war, they felt fear, they felt the depression, right? And it's nice because it really makes you think. I had a hard life, I had a hard childhood, and that changed me, right? That made me the person I am today. Now, my problem with maturity is there's nobody gonna tell you you're going in the right direction, you're going in the back direction, right? My apologies. So you're in a position of, okay, well, I'm moving, but I don't know if I'm moving forward or backward. Now, ultimately speaking, in itself, this is it tastes weird. I don't know what happened here. It tastes weird. It's good, but it tastes weird. Um, it's weird because I don't know. This simple mentality or this simple concept of being obsessed with maturing, of evolving, right? You're going a place, right? And it's like I always come back to this example, but it's one of the big examples that I know. I have this friend. She doesn't like herself. She doesn't like being alone. So she'll take love from everything that from everywhere she can. And she has this reputation of an easy girl to fuck. And because of that, people tend to go with her to fuck, and then ciao, arrivederci, buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenos noches. I don't know. Arrivederci. I think I said that already. Did I? I don't know. I don't know. Fucking know. Sayonara. Sayonara. I don't know a lot of ways to say goodbye. I wish I knew 50 days. A little train. Anymore. Now this is Shameless, the intro, of course. Ooh, baby. This obsession with moving forward will push you in a way, right? And I don't care where I'm going, but I need to move. I don't care where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. My mom is like that, and I love my mom, but this is something I will never understand. She needs to go out of the apartment. She doesn't even care. She can be in a parking lot. It's better than the apartment. I'm like, man, this is your sanctuary. This is where you're supposed to feel safe. This is where you're supposed to feel relaxed, and you prefer going to the parking lot. It's like, I don't want to be in the house. I don't want to be in prison. Ultimately, I get that. I understand what she means, but at the same time, this is not... You cannot be pushing or forcing yourself to go somewhere because you're not happy where you are. You have to face life. Shameless season 5, I think. Season 5. Yeah. Season 5. You have to face your situation, your problem. If... oh, man, I'm gonna be... Can I be an ultimate asshole? Can I be an ultimate asshole? I went to take a walk. I don't remember if it was Thursday or Friday or Wednesday. I don't remember at all. And there was a snowstorm last week. There was a little mountain, right? I'm a small guy. I'm 5'4", guys. 5 feet 4 inches. Is that how you say it, right? See, and I was walking, right? There's a little mountain. There was a person in front of me because there was a very thin corridor. And this person in front of me gave up. They just decided to do a detour. And I claimed it, and I was like, it's not that hard. And I thought that person, I'm like, fuck, why do people give up, you know? With this fear of not maturing, this is giving up. It's such a complex way. It's such a complex thing. I'm finding so hard to love myself. I'm finding so hard to fall in love. I don't fucking know. You find so hard to find self-love, right? To find self-appreciation, self-sufficiency, right? And you're like, okay, cool. Then you have this obsession with changing. And I'm like, if I'm changing or I'm constantly trying to change, do I really like myself or no? Doubtful. Very, very doubtful. Now, let's get into the subject of maturity. So yeah, so the subject was inspired by that, but also it's funny because I had a huge depression at 22 years old, and I was listening to this guy called Nothing Nowhere. I talked about him multiple times. You guys know him. If you know me, you know him. Joe, what's up, Joe? How are you? And with Joe, I thought that he had this style. Now we listened to people, and it was Midwest emo, which I'm gonna show you because it's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the only one that I know for Midwest Midwest this emo. Midwest emo. I'm coming for ya. Oh oh oh. I need is the beauty in the beat. You hear that noise? Crazy. Won't be long. Ads. Hi. Yeah, this was the exact song. It was 8 days ago, so I had this idea for this video for 8 days ago. And I just remember Nothing Nowhere, and I was like, yo, dude, this is this style, right? This is, I don't know if it was a pioneer or nah, but it's kind of crazy, right? And then you realize, and it was kind of a crazy thing to say, but you realize that maturing is also with music, your taste, right? So as a kid, it's something that I like to eat. As a I would say a human, an animal I don't like to eat, right? Like, okay, well, what changed, right? Maturity. Music. I used to like this style. Now I like this style. Now I like this style, right? And I'm like, this is super fucking weird, right? I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Right? Maybe maturing is changing, right? It's changing and liking different music and different food. And then I don't know why. I don't know if it's the high. I don't know if it's the edibles. I don't know if it's my fucking ADHD. But then maturing, and I'm put back into this position of this show called How I Met Your Mom. In How I Met Your Mom, there's an episode where Marshall and Lily, my favorite couple of the whole show, they start having friends that are having kids, that they have kids, and they're a more mature friend, right? And they start playing board game and tasting tasting cheese, tasting chess possibly, and the rooms, who knows, and it's odd, shameless. Holy shit, Svetlana, she's hot, dude. She's a cutie, golly. Um, well, she was naked, of course, so how can I resist? And in this show, it was maturing, and um, that's what it was, right? It was changing, even your the people surrounding you, right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no clue, guys, what it is. See, it's insane because even even then, I don't know what is maturity. It's something I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of how much can I change before I stop being myself, right? Something as stupid. I said stupid. I said stupid, and I'm not gonna take it back. Um, something as stupid as just changing your music sense or music taste, right? It completely changed your perspective, right? So all music is different and all songs are different, but they all touch. How many heartbreak songs there is? I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Simple question, right? How many songs about heartbreak there is, right? How many songs are there about being not confused? Let's say nauseous, right? And then you say, yeah, but nauseous doesn't sell as good as love song, and you're right. But ultimately speaking, they're two emotions, right? So like, okay, well, since they're two emotion, they should have a lot of songs, right? And then you realize that no, it doesn't work like that. And I feel like it's the same way with change, right? How much can I change before I start being somebody else, right? But then you think that you're the way you are, and you feel like the person that you're supposed to be, and that's crazy, right? And there's absolutely evolution. Now I'm reading the notes that I took. We took some notes. I know it's hard to believe, but we took some notes, and I'm gonna be having to film outside again, and it's ooh good. Aha. So it's tough because evolution is a fear of mine, and then for some people, and what I'm trying to say is evolution is evolution. So this video, I know it started a long time ago, right? And I know we went A, B, and side tangent, but it started with me being ADHD, right? And that's part of me, right? And how much should I change? So I'm picturing myself and having Concerta and Ritalin, right? And it's weird. It's really weird. It's really weird because I don't know. Was I myself with this medication? No. Was it a positive change? Yes. I don't know if I'm the person I am supposed to be. And I'm one of the lucky one because I have two personality. I have when I make videos and when I have on my own, right? I have when I am with family, when I'm with you guys, right? I have multiple personality and it's not disorder. I'm not what is it? Borderline personality disorder. So B, borderline. Okay, so B BPD. No, that's bipolar. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna take you out. No, I'm gonna give me a sec, guys. Yo, no, no posible. No es posible. Good. It's weird. It's really weird because you want to be the better version of yourself, right? But you say you're better version of yourself. I get to choose what I want. I just get to choose who I want to be. Once again, because I don't have a lot of people confronting me or going against me, I don't really have this pressure or this obligation to say, hey, you know. And again, at the beginning of the video, we said, hey, fuck you if you don't like me, right? It's still the case. It's still fuck you if you don't like me, right? But then there's a difference between back then and right now. Right now, I have people that love me, people that cares about me. You know, look at this shit. The sunrise. Well, not sunrise, but the sun in the apartment feels good, and it sucks because those people that you see when nobody cares, but nobody likes you, like you get this feeling of 2, right, 3. Now what I need to do, organization, because now it is 7:23. Nice, nice, nice. It's it's odd. It's odd. You want to be the. But then I was talking also about being a father, right? And now it becomes your personality. You want to change. You want to become a protector. You want to be the best person you can be for them. And all your senses of who I'm supposed to be changes because who who I want to be doesn't matter. How good of a father can I be? Is important. Talking about a girlfriend, right? And so the relationship, you're like, fuck who I'm supposed to be. I'm in a relationship, right? See, also when I'm making content, I'm making content alone. And because I'm making content alone, I'm in no position to be like, yo, let's work this out, right? So I don't have a lot of confrontation. And because I don't have a lot of confrontation, when I do have them, I'm like, I don't know what to do, right? And it's funny. I'm gonna read their notes and how good we were. Get high and talk about maturing, changing music taste, but what does it mean? Where are you going in life? Evolution. The need to change versus the want to change. What life throws at you versus what you take. Okay, cool. This is where we are. Surprisingly speaking, we were on track. Well, a very weird track, a very bumpy track, but on track. Next on the list is possibly what life throws at you versus how much you're willing to take. And I think that's what we're trying to say. Conversation. You see, life will throw at you some things. For example, depression, shitty people in your life, right? Give me a sec. 2. 25%. Shit, la mierda. 25%, that's not good. That's not good. If it was gonna be a longer video that I thought, but no. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I am not sure. everything that life put at me, threw at me, right? The job that I had where I was getting bullied, the depression that I had, the girlfriend that I lost, the friend that I lost, the friend who committed suicide, right? They were all steps that made me the person I am today, right? But they were all negative, right? And ultimately speaking, in two of those cases, in all of those cases, the depression was a my first big trial in life, which is important. The second was a girlfriend. Yes, we broke up, however, we're together and it was nice. And my friend who committed suicide, he wasn't happy. Do I want to push him to keep living if he's not happy? No, I don't think it's my job to tell him you have to live. That's a choice he made. I have to respect that, right? It's a good thing that he was able to make that choice, and I should be happy that at the end he got what he wanted. Do I think it's the right thing to do? No. Do I think it's the right solution to have? No. But then again, I was young. I was 21, right? And then after that, after my best friend unalived himself, right? I had dark thoughts. I had dark thoughts, and then I understood how he felt. Like, holy shit, yeah. Omi was going through it, right? The job that I had, yes, I'm talking about get bullied, but I had a lot of good memories, right? That's also important. Life throws shit at you, but you know how much you can take. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't. I really don't know. Really don't know. I was able to stomach it. I was able to. But then again, did you change it in the positive way or in the negative way? Did you mature? Did you evolve or did you devolve? I made a video 2 weeks ago about when I started making content versus now, and I was like, "Fuck!" I used to be nicer, right? I used to be less of a dick, right? And I don't know, and I don't know. I really don't know, right? Because me being nicer is a evolution. Me being less nice is a devolution. But then again, the person that I was when I started making content couldn't say no. Was nice to everybody, even people that didn't deserve it. Now the person I am today is nice to the people that deserve it, but people that don't deserve it can suck a dick, right? Now, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Give me a sec, because now I'm gonna be filming outside a little bit and we're gonna be doing this. So. And we're back. I'm getting oof. Sorry, okay. Ian has bipolar disorder, like his mom. Okay? I'm not gonna have to excuse me because I'm gonna go back to filming. Raz, dva, trei, четыре, пять. But we're not done. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. Some behind the scene of the mukbang of the 21st. The high is pretty nice, better than the last one. We'll make a video after that more, but here where we are. So we can see how good we have the phone. We're filming, say hi. We're watching Shameless and we're reading the notes. So living the best life. However, that's not why you're watching. You're watching because there's a beautiful sunrise behind me and I want to film it. So, because I want to film it, we're going to be filming it together. My apologies. Okay. Dude. Oh. Trying to feel the down a bit. So the light is still good. Light is still a bit. It's a bit too much, huh? We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. But whatever life threw at you, they threw at you, right? And I don't think how it affects you is the important part. I think the fact that you're still here is the important part. If it was something that dragged you down, something that brought you up, it brought you up, right? Next on the list is what? Personality. Yes, exactly. Personality. If I change, does it change who I am? Also, cool. See, I wrote down, and it's nice because we were watching the song this weekend, and it's an AI cover of the battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan, right? Which was a great song. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you, and it's such a good song. And because of that, I was excited to see the Star Wars. So I started to watch Star Wars 1, Star Wars 2, Star Wars 3. Watching Shameless and their James Dean Morgan. Holy shit, dude. Fucking Negan. And it's nuts because a 3-minute video made me do three movies, right? And made me watch a movie that the 2 movies together were possibly 5 hours, right? That was all because of one song of 3 minutes, right? And then it is who I am, though. It is who I am. I get on tangent. I get into this project, and I get excited. I get so motivated. So motivated to make content, right? Because again, I have an idea. So I was watching One Piece. I was talking about One Piece before. One Piece was good, but right now I'm watching Shameless, and I'm like, Shameless is so much better. And I'm actually happy that I have to watch Shameless in a row like that because it's leaving Netflix, because otherwise I wouldn't find the time to watch it completely, right? I have to watch it 5 hours a day to watch the whole thing, right? And that's just who I am. That's individuality. Individuality is gonna be something in the past soon. Gonna be something in the past, because individuality it's you. It's who you are, right? Now the hard part is what's gonna happen to you right now, what's gonna happen to you tomorrow, what's gonna happen to you today, but it's you, right? It's who you are personally, right? Now the biggest problem with this, the biggest problem with this is insanity, because maturing could change that, right? That could change what makes you unique, right? But then again, there's this crazy concept, and I don't know if I should talk about it because it's actually like fucking insane, right? But I don't know. Let's fucking do it. Fucking do it, right? Fuck you. Agility is not going to be something that matters. I was watching The Matrix. In The Matrix, they were able to teach you in an hour something they would teach you in a month, right? And they would teach you, and they would teach you, they would teach you, and would teach you, and they would put a system to your head, right? Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and this is going to be the end of the video, just to make you guys think, right? Just to make you guys think, right? And it'll be fucking crazy, so get ready. They're able to implement Harsh, implement cybernetic arms, right? Which are pretty advanced, right? So then this is it. Or you can tell somebody, like, and again, I'm not saying that this exists, I'm saying this could happen, right? What if we're able to make food taste better thanks to a product called FMG? You can taste shitty tasting food, you put this product, and it's a stimulant for the taste bud. Because it stimulates your taste bud, you think that it's really fucking good, right? So like holy shit. Now with this, it's actually kind of hard, but you take somebody with Alzheimer, right, and you're able to implement memories that they had, right? You're able to implement memories that they had, you implement plot that they had, right? You're able to do that, right? Which is insane. And then you have to ask yourself, what if I was me, right? What if I was me? And I want to be somebody better, right? I could buy a product, or I could buy a setting, or something that they put in my brain, right? A program in my brain, right? Which makes me be the perfect human. Knowledge, I know how to fight, I know how to survive in the forest. They can implement that, right? And then you look at this perfect person, right? And all of the programs, and people, of course, want perfection, right? And they're able to buy it. So everybody takes the same program, and then the same program, and the same program, and then we lose individuality. what makes it unique, right? Our flaws, our pros, right? And then you see this and like, fuck, 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 right? And then we all become the same person, a ultimate being, right? Super evolved, super mature, right? The perfect person. At 5 years old, we're all the same. At 15 years old, we're all the same. 20 years old, we're all the same. This will solve so many problems. Why would there be wars if we're all thinking the same? The population or superpopulation, overpopulation, or underpopulation wouldn't be a problem anymore because we all think the same. And then what's happening is we have a hive mind, right? We have a hive mind. We're all the same, right? We're all the same. And then it makes you ask a question, right? If we were all the same, it'd be a good thing, right? Would it be? That's an experiment in evolution, right? If that's evolution, I prefer evolution. And that's why we did the video on measuring. On a note, I love you guys. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed. I did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this long video. I wish I could say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Have a nice day. Peace.